Hello, my name's Mark Magnusson. I'm the Medical Director at the Allure Clinic in Toowoomba, and we're here today to talk about a new first-in-class non-surgical treatment for permanent fat reduction beneath the chin. So it deals with the double chin, but more importantly it allows us to sculpt the neck, contour the jawline and chin, and it is a very popular treatment internationally. It's been released over the last 18 to 24 months in the US and Canada, and only just been released in Australia. We've had it in our clinic now for the last 3 months as one of the trial sites in Australia, and we're very happy with the results, and I'm sure everyone else who tries it will be as well. So what we're going to talk about, what we're going to demonstrate today, is how the treatment is planned so that you can get a little bit of an idea about the process. So what we're looking at, and this is Susie, who's happy to be with us. So what we're talking about, and just lean forward a little bit, your chin, just look down a little bit. We're talking about this. We're talking about treating this area. The area that makes us hold the phone high when we're doing selfies, the one that makes us push our chin out, pout our lips just to make the neck and jawline look better. We're treating that area that obviously affects a lot of people. So what we want to do is mark the treatment zones. So if you can just turn your neck a little bit to that side, and we can see the anterior border or the front border of that muscle there, which is the sternocleidomastoid muscle, and that is the posterior border of the treatment zone. And then we want to mark the actual jawline itself. And then we'll mark the middle. So just looking straight ahead, and just open your mouth a little bit so that we can just see the teeth. And you can relax now. And then this is the thyroid cartilage, or the Adam's apple, as we often call it. And then we want to look at there's a little bone above that called the hyoid bone. And so our treatment zone is between the jawline and this bone here. So it's that area. Just smile widely for me. Yeah. So what we want to do, and just relax, we want to make sure that the area we're treating actually has fat, because that's what we're treating. We're injecting into fat. And what we're injecting is the same substance that the body produces to dissolve fat in the diet. It's non-animal and non-human generated, so it's very safe. It's the same as the product that you already have. And obviously it works on fat. So we need to make sure there's actually just a little bit of fat. And essentially, if you can pinch it, we can probably treat it. Okay? So it diffuses or spreads about 1 centimetre under the skin, in the fat, under the tissues. So we only start our line of treatment, and just look up for me, 1 centimetre beyond those borders. And then we have a feel, okay. And that's really the area that we need to treat. So how do we plan the treatment, and how do we know how much to use? Well, there have been extensive investigations and clinical trials into this product, with over 3,000 patients treated in clinical trials over the period of time. They've looked at the doses, the spacing of the doses, and so forth, to come up with something that is reliable. And that's what makes this truly a first in class, because there have been other injectable treatments to dissolve fat in the past, but they are uncontrolled. They're not at set doses. They're made by individual chemists as a compounding pharmacist, which makes them variable in response, and some of them have had products that just aren't effective. So what we do now, we get our Mexican hat. It's a little temporary tattoo, and basically we're lining it up, black line in the middle across the line of the treatment, and we get a bit of moisture, just like any other temporary tattoo. And then we just hold it on. This is actually a little bit easier if we do it from behind. And just hold it on there for 10 or 15 seconds. That's right, I can hold it. And it's going to leave those little dots. So each dot is a treatment spot. Okay, so that we put a prescribed volume of the treatment agent into each of those spots and we know that that's going to give us the right sort of treatment response. So then we take this off and just look up for me. Okay, so what we can see is there's a whole lot of dots that we don't need, and so we can take those off. So you get the idea, and it leaves us with the treatment area in the middle. And so then we can count the treatment areas. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have 13 injections there for Susie's neck. Sometimes we'll feather a little bit more coming out to the side and so forth if that's indicated, but that's how we plan the treatment. For most people, they'll have 2 to 3 treatments, 6 to 8 weeks apart, to allow us to get the full clinical response before we go any further with the next treatment. Because that's going to mean we're going to only use as much as we need to. So it's a great treatment, it's coming. We can't mention its name because it's a prescription medication, but look out on social media and you'll find its name. Okay, if you've got any questions, get in touch with people who'll know. So certainly we're happy to hear from you regarding questions with us. Trish will know, and she'll be able to let you know what it is, as will most of the places that you can get your injectable treatments at.